Today's episode is called The Commander Stayed Locked in Bunker for 6 Hours While Base Burned. What he was protecting changed everything.
Scene 1. The trial begins. They're going to kill me today. Not quickly. Not mercifully. They're going to extract every memory from my brain, display it for 4 billion people across the solar system, and then they're going to execute me for cowardice. My name is Commander James Drake, 42 years old, former commanding officer of Titan Research Base 7. And according to everyone in the known universe, I'm the man who let 372 people die while I hid in a bunker. The extraction chamber on Europa Station is massive. 50,000 people pack the viewing galleries. Humans, mostly. Some Martian colonists. A few representatives from the Belt colonies. They're all here to watch me burn. The holographic feeds are broadcasting to every settlement from Mercury to Neptune. For 0.2 billion viewers. The largest audience in human history. All waiting to see the truth about the coward who destroyed humanity's greatest research facility. Captain Sarah Chun stands at the prosecutor's podium. She was my second in command once. My most trusted officer. The woman I personally trained and recommended for promotion. Now, she looks at me like I'm something that crawled out of an airlock. Bring in the accused, she says. Her voice is cold, professional, stripped of any warmth I remember. The magnetic restraints release. I shuffle forward in my prison gray jumpsuit. Neural inhibitor collar locked around my neck. Shackles on my wrists and ankles that make each step a struggle. I make it 3 steps before the first projectile hits me. Coward. 300 people died because of you. You hid while they burned. More things hit me. Food. Containers. Someone throws a wrench. Security drones fire warning pulses. I reach the center platform. Sarah is waiting. Without warning, she punches me in the face. Blood fills my mouth. The crowd roars approval. She grabs my collar. When they pull those memories out, I'm going to request execution duty personally. Scene 2. The family's pain. Below the platform, I see them. The families. Dozens of them. Parents who lost children. Children who lost parents. All staring with pure hatred. Dr. Patricia Volkov steps forward. She's aged 20 years and 5. Her daughter Emma was a xenobiology researcher at Titan Base. 23 years old. Dead. You gave the evacuation order, Dr. Volkov says. Her voice cracks. You told everyone ahead for the emergency shuttles. And then you locked yourself in the command bunker. Alone. Safe. While my Emma burned. She's crying now. Openly. The security logs show you stayed in that bunker for 6 hours while the base collapsed. 6 hours. You had enough air. Enough supplies. You could have helped. You could have saved someone. Anyone. Her husband holds her as she collapses, sobbing. I want to explain. God, I want to tell them why. But I can't. Not yet. Maybe not ever. The neural technician approaches. Dr. Kenji Sato. He's carrying the extraction rig. A crown of silver needles connected to quantum processors. This is going to hurt, Dr. Sato says quietly. Sarah waves away the anesthetic. No pancodes. He doesn't deserve them. Dr. Sato looks at the judge. Admiral Marcus Webb. The man who once decorated me for bravery. Now he won't even look at me. He nods. The technician places the crown on my head. Then activates the insertion sequence. 5-centimeter spikes drive directly into my skull. I've been shot before. Stabbed. Nothing compares to this. My body convulses. Foam bubbles at my mouth. Every nerve screaming. Sarah watches with cold satisfaction. Begin extraction. The quantum processors hum. Something invades my mind. Cold. Mechanical. Searching. The first memory surfaces. Scene 3. Happy memories. The image stabilizes. I'm younger. 37. Standing on the observation deck of Titan Base 7. Saturn fills the viewport. Magnificent. Dr. Emma Volkov is beside me. Young. Excited. Commander Drake, look. There's something down there we've never seen before. Some kind of organic compound that shouldn't exist in these temperatures. In a memory, I smile. That's why we're here, Dr. Volkov. To find the impossible. She grins. I'm writing a paper about this. I'm going to call it the Drake anomaly after you. Call it the Volkov discovery. You found it. The memory skips forward. I'm in the command center. The entire science team is there. Dr. Chun is giving a presentation. The molecular analysis is complete. Whatever this compound is, it's engineered. Built. By something intelligent. The room goes silent. Are you saying there's alien life in Titan's atmosphere? I'm saying there was alien life. Millions of years old. But definitely artificial. The memory is tagged critical priority. The courtroom erupts. He knew there was alien technology and didn't report it. This is treason. What else was he hiding? Sarah kicks the platform. You found aliens and kept it secret. Admiral Webb's voice cuts through. Let the extraction continue. We need to see everything. Scene 4. The alien device. New memory. 3 months later. I'm in the xenobiology lab. Dr. Emma Volkov is there with Dr. Marcus Reed and Dr. Yuki Tanaka. They're standing around a containment field. Inside, floating, is something impossible. A device. Spherical. Basketball-sized. Covered in symbols that shift and change. Giving off readings that make our instruments go haywire. We found it buried 3 kilometers deep in the ice. Emma says, voice shaking with excitement. Commander, this is it. Proof. Actual proof of alien civilization. I step closer. The device pulses. Like it's alive. Aware. What does it do? Dr. Reed shakes his head. We don't know. The energy signature is unlike anything we've seen. It's generating power from quantum fluctuations in space-time itself. Can we study it safely? Dr. Tanaka pulls up readings. The containment field is holding. But Commander, we need to report this. Protocol requires immediate notification of Earth Command. In the memory, I nod. Agreed. Prepare a full report. But then Dr. Reed says something that changes everything. Commander, there's something else. The device has been broadcasting. I turn. Broadcasting what? We don't know. But it's been sending a signal into deep space since we uncovered it. And, Commander, he looks frightened. Something just answered. The courtroom goes silent. Sarah's face has gone pale. What answered? The memory continues. I'm looking at communication readings. A signal from deep space. Beyond the Kuiper Belt. Moving toward us. Fast. Dr. Tanaka's voice is barely a whisper. Commander, whatever that signal is, it's not friendly. The AI is analyzing the pattern. It's a weapons lock. I hit the emergency alert. All personnel, initiate lockdown protocol. Everyone to emergency stations. Now. Scene 5, the attack begins. Red emergency lights. Alarms blaring. 372 people scrambling. I'm in the command center. Dr. Chin beside me. Every screen showing the same thing. Contact. The object is massive. 15 kilometers long. Biomechanical. Covered in the same shifting symbols. It's not a ship. It's alive. Hail them. I order. All frequencies. Let them know we're peaceful. We send a message. No response. Then the thing opens. Thousands of smaller organisms pour out. Each the size of a shuttle. They surround the base. Cut off every escape route. Commander, Dr. Chan says, voice tight. They're not responding. And their weapons are charging. How long? 30 seconds. I make a decision. Evacuate the base. Everyone to the emergency shuttles. Sir, there aren't enough shuttles. We can only take maybe 200 people. Then, save 200. Move. The alarm sounds. People running. Screaming. The alien organisms open fire. The first strike hits the solar array. The north section explodes. Atmosphere vents in a Titan's toxic sky. I watch people get sucked out through hull breaches. Frozen instantly. Dr. Emma Volkov is in the xenobiology lab, trying to secure the device. An energy beam cuts through the lab. Emma doesn't even have time to scream. She just vanishes. In the courtroom, Dr. Patricia Volkov collapses, wailing. The memory continues. More strikes. More explosions. I'm running through corridors, trying to save anyone I can. But there are too many. Not enough shuttles. Dr. Chun grabs my arm. Commander, we have to go. The whole base is going to explode. Get the shuttles. That's an order. An explosion knocks us down. I hit my head. Vision blurs. Then I see it. The alien device. Still in its containment field. Glowing. Pulsing in rhythm with the attacks. In that moment, I understand. It's a beacon. We activated it. The ship came to retrieve it. I make my decision. Scene 6. Into the bunker. Get everyone to the shuttles, I tell Dr. Chun. Direct order. Commander. Go. She runs. I grab the alien device. Containment field and all. It's heavy. My muscles scream. But I drag it toward the command bunker. The bunker is designed to survive anything. Meteor strikes. Core breaches. Nuclear detonation. 6-foot-thick titanium walls. Perfect prison. I drag the device inside. Seal the door. Magnetic locks engage. Outside, I hear the evacuation. Shuttles launching. People screaming that I'm still inside. Dr. Chun pounding on the door, ordering me to open it. I don't. I sit down with the alien device. And I wait. The alien ship intensifies its attack. But now the energy beams are focused. All of them. Pointed directly at the bunker. At me. The entire base is collapsing. I watch on monitors. Sections exploding. People dying. But the shuttles are getting away. One by one, they break atmosphere. 217 people escape. 155 die. And I sit in the bunker. Alone. With the device. For 6 hours. The ship pounds the bunker. The walls hold. Barely. Temperature climbs to 60 degrees Celsius. I'm burning alive. But I don't open the door. Because if I do, if I let the device out, the ship will follow it. Follow those shuttles. Kill those 217 survivors. So I stay. And I let everyone think I'm a coward. The courtroom is chaos. People screaming. Crying. Try to reach me. To apologize. Others don't believe it. Sarah has fallen to her knees. No. The report said you were hiding. Admiral Webb stands, face white. Continue the extraction. Scene 7. The 6-hour wait. Inside the bunker, I'm dying. Temperature still rising. My skin blistering. Air recyclers failing. Carbon dioxide climbing. I can barely breathe. The alien device glows brighter. Pulsing faster. Like a heartbeat. Through monitors, I watch the last shuttle escape. Dr. Chen is on it. I see her face on the comm screen. Crying. Screaming at me to respond. I can't let her come back. The alien ship changes tactics. Starts sending organisms into the base. Small ones. Dog-sized. Searching for the device. They tear through wreckage. Pull apart bodies looking for it. I watch them get closer. Closer. Then they reach the door. I hear them outside. Scratching. Cutting. Weapons melting through titanium. It's gonna take hours. But they'll get through. I pull out my sidearm. Check the charge. Enough for one shot. If they breach, I'll destroy the device. Even if it kills me. Better that than let them have it. EE seat. Gun in hand. Watching the door. For hours pass. They're halfway through. 5 hours. 3/4 through. Then something changes. The device stops pulsing. The glow fades. Outside, the scratching stops. I check external cameras. The organisms are retreating. Returning to the ship. The ship itself is moving. Leaving. I don't understand. They were so close. Then I see it. The device isn't glowing anymore. It's dead. Power reading 0. Whatever made it work is gone. Burned out. Maybe from the heat. Maybe from bombardment. But it's over. The alien ship accelerates. Within minutes, it's gone. Vanished into deep space. I sit there for another hour. Just to be sure. Then I unseal the door. Scene 8. Walking the ruins. The base is gone. Just gone. Where there used to be a thriving research facility, there's now twisted metal and frozen bodies scattered across Titan's ice. I walk through the ruins, looking for survivors, knowing I won't find any. 155 people. Dr. Emma Volkov, Dr. Marcus Reed, Dr. Yuki Tanaka, the young researchers who came to change the world. All dead. Because I brought them here. Because I approved the excavation. I find Dr. Chen's workstation. Her personal effects still there. A photo. A lucky coin. A note. Best boss ever. Don't let it go to your head. I sit down in the wreckage. And I cry. For the first time in my life, I cry. Then I open my comm, record my report to Earth Command. This is Commander James Drake, Titan Base 7. We were attacked by unknown hostiles. 155 confirmed dead. 217 evacuated. Base is total loss. I take full responsibility. I don't mention the device. Don't mention the aliens came for it specifically. Don't mention I stayed behind intentionally. Because if I do, Earth Command will want to study alien technology. They'll send ships, teams, researchers, and those things might come back. Humanity isn't ready. We're not ready for the universe to know we're here. Not ready to fight beings that can build weapons we can't understand. So I stay quiet. Let them call me a coward. Let them think I hid while people died. And I destroy the device. Melt it down. Turn it to slag. Bury it deep in Titan's ice where nobody will ever find it. When rescue ships arrive 3 days later, I'm arrested immediately. I don't resist. The courtroom is silent now. For billion people watching. Sarah is staring, tears streaming. You let us hate you. For 5 years. Dr. Volkov is sobbing. Different now. Understanding. My Emma. You try to save us. Admiral Webb stands slowly. Commander Drake. Why didn't you tell us? My voice is hoarse. Because if Earth knew W. Scene 9. The cover-up revealed. New memory surfaces. Military debriefing. 3 weeks after Titan fell. I'm in a sealed room. 5 people in classified positions. Commander Drake. A woman says, high-ranking. We've reviewed your encrypted logs. We know about the device. We know about the aliens. We know what you did. I say nothing. We're offering a choice. Tell the truth. Face court-martial for first contact violations. Unauthorized handling of alien technology, causing deaths through negligence. Life in prison. But your name cleared eventually. She slides a document across. Or, accept full classification. Everything that happened gets buried. You take the blame. You become the coward who hid while heroes died. You serve 5 years for dereliction of duty. Dishonorable discharge. Hatred of 4 billion people. Why would I choose that? Because if you don't, we'll declassify everything. Every government will start an arms race trying to find alien technology. Exploration teams will dig up every moon and asteroid. And you said it yourself. Those things might come back. I stare at the document. We need a sacrifice. Someone to take the fall. Someone to be the villain so nobody asks questions. Are you willing? I think about Dr. Emma Volkov, 23 years old. I think about the 217 who escaped. I think about billions of humans who have no idea how close we came to extinction. I signed the document. Good, she says. As of now, you're the coward of Titan Base. The courtroom explodes. They knew. The government knew he was innocent. They let him rot for a lot, Admiral Webb shouts into his comm. I want every classified file declassified. I want names. The screens go black. All of them. Emergency lighting kicks in. Red. Pulsing. A voice over every speaker. This is Earth Central Command. This trial is now under military jurisdiction. All broadcasts terminated. Nobody leaves this station. Sarah looks at me. What's H? Scene 10. The lockdown. Armored soldiers pour in. Spec Ops. The kind you send for permanent solutions. Admiral Webb stands. What is the meaning of this? The lead soldier, a colonel, doesn't look at him. Admiral, you're relieved. This proceeding is classified level black. The hell I don't. She shoots him. Neural disruptor. He drops. The crowd panics. Screaming. Running for exits. But soldiers have sealed every door. Everyone sit down. Now. Nobody moves. She shoots 3 more people. Everyone sits. The colonel walks to me. Commander Drake, you violated orders to never speak about Titan. I didn't speak. They pulled it from my brain. Semantics. She turns to Dr. Sato. Terminate the extraction. Wipe his memories. Then wipe everyone in this room. Dr. Sato goes pale. Colonel, memory wipes on this scale will cause permanent brain damage. Some will die. Acceptable losses. Sarah stands. You can't do this. 4 billion people saw those broadcasts. The colonel smiles. Not nice. We already scrubbed it. The moment the alien ship appeared, our AI erased it from every feed. The public saw a technical malfunction. Static. Nothing more. You're lying. Check your devices. People pull out tablets, comms. Checking. Their faces go white. It's true. The broadcasts show static. News sites report technical failure. No evidence. The truth has been erased. Again, the colonel nods to soldiers. Prep memory wipes. Start with families. Dr. Volkov stands, voice shaking, but meeting the colonel's eyes. My daughter died on Titan. Commander Drake tried to save her. You're going to take that from me. Your daughter died because she touched alien technology. Be grateful we're letting you forget. I don't want to forget. Other families stand. 1 by 1. 50. 100. All refusing. The colonel's expression doesn't change. Fine. Soldier Martinez, execute Dr. Volkov. The soldier raises his weapon. A move without thinking. The neural crown is still in M. Scene 11. The escape. Chaos. Pure chaos. Soldiers fire. Neural disruptors cutting into the crowd. People dropping. But there are too many. Someone tackles Martinez. Takes his weapon. Shoots back. Sarah grabs my arm. Commander, we need to get out. Where? They've sealed the station. Maintenance tunnels. There's a way to the shuttle bays. We run. My head bleeding badly. Every step makes the world tilt. Behind us, the chamber is a war zone. We reach a service door. Sarah overrides the lock. We slip through as an explosion rocks the chamber. The tunnels are narrow. Dark. Emergency lighting only. The shuttles won't work. I gasp. They'll have locked departures. I know, but there's something else. A secondary hangar. Hidden. Not on official maps. We round a corner and nearly hit another group. Dr. Sato, Admiral Webb, awake and limping. Dr. Volkov and her husband. 20 others. All refugees. Commander Drake, Webb says, bleeding from his temple. Is it true? Everything we saw? Yes, sir. Then we need to get this information out. The public has a right to know. They'll kill us first. Then we'd better move fast. Sarah leads us deeper. Past abandoned sections. Finally, we reach a door. Authorized personnel only. Clearance level black. She overrides it. Beyond is a hangar. Small but functional. And inside is a ship. Not human. Covered in the same shifting symbols. Same biomechanical design as the vessel that destroyed Titan. But small. Scout-sized. Powered down. Dr. Sato approaches slowly. They recovered this. Found alien technology and studied it in secret. While sending me to prison for the same thing. I say, web check systems. It's been modified. Human controls. This can fly. Do we know how? I was a test pilot before Admiral. I can figure it out. He climbs into the cockpit. Activates systems. The ship hums to life. Sarah looks at me. Commander, if we use this, we're fugitives forever. They're already hunting us. But if W. Scene 12. The broadcast. Webb lifts the ship. The hangar doors refuse to open. He rams through them. Alarm scream. Defense turrets activate. But the alien ship is fast. Faster than anything human-made. We dodge fire. Weave through the station. Break into open space. Earth Command scrambles fighters. Sarah is at communications. Linking her neural interface to alien systems. Dangerous. Barely compatible. But she doesn't hesitate. I've got it. The ship's array is more powerful than anything we have. I can broadcast on every frequency simultaneously. Do it. Send everything. She closes her eyes. The extraction memories still in her mind. The neural interface pulls them out. Amplifies them. sends them across the solar system at faster than light. Every device with a receiver gets a signal. 4 billion people suddenly see the truth. The device, the attack, my decision, the cover-up, all of it. Within seconds, every social network explodes. Earth Command tries to jam the signal, but alien technology punches through everything. The fighters catch up, ordering surrender. Webb looks back. Your call, Commander. Surrender and hope public outcry saves us. Or what? Or we go looking for answers. Find where these aliens came from. What they wanted. Whether they're coming back. It's insane. A suicide mission. But the alternative is prison while Earth Command continues covering up. Sarah, she opens her eyes. Bloodshot. I think my crew died not knowing why. 155 people deserve better. We owe them answers. Dr. Volkov speaks. My Emma died trying to understand something bigger. If there's any chance to finish what she started, I want it. Others nod. Agreement. We're all tired of running. Admiral, I say. Plot a course. Take us out of the solar system. He grins. Aye, Commander. The alien ship accelerates. The fighters try to follow, but we're too fast. We punch through Neptune's orbit, through the Kuiper belt, past the Heliopow. Scene 13, 6 months out. We've traveled farther than any human. The ship's navigation shows a route. We don't know where it leads. We found 3 more devices, buried on dead moons, floating in asteroid fields, each identical to what we found on Titan, each still broadcasting. Dr. Sato studies them. They're beacons, ancient, millions of years old, still functional, still calling. Calling who? That's what we need to find out. We've also found ruins on an airless planet orbiting a red dwarf. They're not natural. Buildings, cities, technology, so advanced it makes human engineering look primitive. But all dead, destroyed, like something methodically wiped out every trace of whoever built it. Dr. Volkov examines symbols. They match the beacons. The ship. This was their home, she says quietly. The species that made the device. They built an empire across star systems. Then something destroyed them. The ships that attacked Titan? Maybe. Or maybe something worse. I can't sleep. I go to the observation deck. Stare at alien stars. Sarah finds me. Having second thoughts? Every day, we're wanted criminals. We can never go home. Home is overrated. She sits. I've been thinking about what you said. About humanity not being ready. And you were right. We weren't ready 5 years ago. Maybe still aren't. But we'll have to be. Because whatever destroyed this civilization is still out there. And if it found them, it'll find us. So we're what? Advanced scouts. We're the people who know the truth. And we're crazy enough to do something about it. I laugh. First real laugh in 5 years. When did you become an optimist? When I realized my former commander wasn't a coward. He was the bravest person I've ever known. The ship's alarm sounds. Webb's voice over intercom. Commander, you need to see this. We rush to the bridge. The view screen shows a planet. Bigger than Earth. Oceans. Continents. Atmosphere. And lights. Thousands. Cities. An active civilization. Webb reports. Technology level roughly equivalent to early 21st century Earth. Pre-space flight. No signs they know we're here. Dr. Sato analyzes. The beacons all point here. This is the destination. Sarah checks weapons. The ship's armaments are functional. If there's a threat, we're not attacking. I say firmly. Not unless we have no choice. I think about Titan. About the price of first contact done wrong. We do it right this time. Establish orbit. Observe. Learn before we make ourselves known. Peacefully. And if they're hostile, then we leave. We warn Earth. Give humanity time to prepare. Webb sets us in high orbit. Passive sensors. Minimal power signature. For 3 days, we watch. The civilization is beautiful. 7 different species sharing one planet. No wars. No conflicts we can detect. They're peaceful. Day 4, Dr. Volkov makes a discovery. Commander, I've been analyzing their communications. They're broadcasting a signal. Same pattern as the beacons. They have a device. No, the signal is coming from them. From their biology. They are the signal. Understanding crashes over me. The beacons weren't calling the ship. They were calling the species. Dr. Sato pulls up genetic data. They're the builders. But they're primitive. Pre-industrial in regions. They shouldn't be capable of building what we've seen. Unless they've regressed, Sarah says. What if that was their ancient empire? They reached the stars. Built incredible technology. Then chose to abandon it. What? Webb points at the view screen. Look at them. They're happy. No war. Maybe they learned something. Maybe reaching too far brought something terrible. So they retreated. I think about Titan. The price humanity paid for one discovery. And the beacons are a warning, I say. Not a call for help. A warning to stay away. But we followed anyway. The question hangs. What do we do now? Scene 14, the vote. We're in the conference room. All 7 of us who've been running for 6 months. Dr. Volkov speaks first. We have to tell them. Earth needs to know. Tell them what? Sarah asks. That we found a peaceful civilization that gave up technology to avoid being destroyed. Earth Command will see weakness. They'll want to claim this planet. Strip mine it. Not if we tell the full truth. Show them the ruins. Dr. Sato shakes his head. They won't listen. Earth is in expansion mode. Coroniomax. The belt. Tightened before it fell. We're a species that always reaches further. Web size. He's right. I've seen classified files. Earth Command has interstellar expansion plans. Generation ships already being built. One cautionary tale won't stop centuries of ambition. I stand. Walk to the view screen. Look down at the peaceful planet. Then we don't tell them about this place. I say. Silence. Commander, Sarah says carefully. We came for answers. We found them. We can't hide this. Why not? I spent 5 years being called a coward for protecting humanity from something they weren't ready for. This is the same. It's not the same. This is an entire civilization. And if Earth follows us, if they bring war, we'd condemn this planet. Dr. Volkov stands. My daughter died because we found something we shouldn't have touched. Are you willing to make that mistake again? I'm willing to learn from it. The argument continues. Heated. Everyone has an opinion. Finally, Webb raises his hand. There's another option. We look at him. We stay. We don't go back. Don't tell Earth. We make our lives here. Study from a distance. Maybe eventually make peaceful contact when the time is right. That's exile, Sarah says. We'd never see home again. Home wanted to memory wipe us. Some of us don't have homes to go back to. He's right. Dr. Volkov's family thinks she's dead. Sarah's career is over. I'm a convicted coward and fugitive. But we'd be abandoning humanity, I say, or protecting them, and this civilization. Sometimes the brave thing is to walk away. Let's vote, I say. Majority decides. Return to Earth. Or stay and keep this secret. The votes. Dr. Sato, stay. Admiral Webb, stay. Dr. Volkov, return. 3 others. 2 stay, 1 return. It comes to Sarah and me. Sarah looks at me. What do you think, Commander? I think I've spent 5 years protecting humanity from itself. I'm tired. I want someone else to decide. That's not fair. You're the one with experience. Which is why I can't be objective. She's quiet. Then says, I'll vote to stay. But only if you vote to return. What? You deserve to go home. Clear your name. If you vote return, I'll vote stay. And the timings we discuss more. Eventually I'll change. We'll go back. And if I vote stay, then we stay. All of us. Both choices cost me. Both save something. I close my eyes. Think about Emma Volkov. 23 years old. Think about the 155 who died. Think about the 217 who lived. I open my eyes. I vote to stay. Sarah smiles. Sad, but understanding. Then we stay. The others nod. Agreement. Resignation. Relief. We're not going home. Scene 15. The Last Stand, 5 years later. We build a settlement on one of the planet's moons. Hidden. Sustainable. We spent 5 years observing. Learning their languages. Cultures. Philosophies. They're remarkable. 7 species who learned to coexist instead of compete. They also have ruins. Ancient cities. Covered in the same symbols. Dr. Volkov tells me. They remember. Not the technology. But they have myths. Stories of ancestors who flew between stars. Who built impossible machines. And who brought down the wrath of the void. The void. What destroyed their empire? They don't describe it. Don't name it. They say it came from the dark between stars and consumed everything. And they chose to forget. To survive. Earth doesn't know. They're still expanding. Still reaching. Sarah monitors broadcasts. They've established colonies on 3 more moons. Planning missions to nearby stars. Earth Command is calling it the new age of exploration. Admiral Webb died last year. Natural causes. 78. His last words, I regret nothing. Dr. Sato approaches me on the observation deck. Commander, there's something you should see. He shows me long-range scanners. A signal, faint but growing stronger, coming from deep space. What is it? I don't know. Same frequency as the beacons. Headed toward this system. My blood runs cold. How long? 18 months. Not enough time to warn Earth. Not enough to evacuate. But maybe enough to do something else. Get everyone together. We need a plan. Sarah joins me. What kind of plan? The kind where we finally stop running. 14 months later. We've done everything we can. The alien ship is armed. Upgraded. We've studied the attack patterns from Titan. We've also made contact with the civilization below. It wasn't easy. They were terrified. 7 species who'd spent millennia in peace, suddenly faced with aliens from the stars. Scene 15. The Last Stand, 5 years later. We build a settlement on one of the planet's moons. Hidden. Sustainable. We spent 5 years observing. Learning their languages. Cultures. Philosophies. They're remarkable. 7 species who learned to coexist instead of compete. They also have ruins, ancient cities, covered in the same symbols. Dr. Volkov tells me they remember, not the technology, but they have myths, stories of ancestors who flew between stars, who built impossible machines, and who brought down the wrath of the void. The void, what destroyed their empire? They don't describe it, don't name it. They say it came from the dark between stars and consumed everything. And they chose to forget, to survive. Earth doesn't know. They're still expanding, still reaching. Dr. Sato approaches me on the observation deck. Commander, there's something you should see. He shows me long-range scanners. A signal, faint but growing stronger, coming from deep space. What is it? I don't know. Same frequency as the beacons. Headed toward this system. My blood runs cold. How long? 18 months. Not enough time to warn Earth. Not enough to evacuate. But maybe enough to do something else. Get everyone together. We need a plan. Sarah joins me. What kind of plan? The kind where we finally stop running. 14 months later. We've done everything we can. The alien ship is armed. Upgraded. We've studied the attack patterns from Titan. We've also made contact with the civilization below. It wasn't easy. They were terrified. 7 species who'd spent millennia in peace, suddenly faced with aliens from the stars. But Dr. Volkov found a way. Used their own myths. Showed them we weren't conquerors. We were refugees. Protectors. They listened. Not all, but enough. They've evacuated coastal regions. Moved underground. Into old ruins. It won't be enough. But we're gonna try. The signal is hours away. We're in orbit. The ship powered up. Sarah, is it tactical? Commander, visual contact. The view screen activates. It's massive. Bigger than the ship that destroyed Titan. The size of small moon. Organic. Shifting. Covered in symbols. But wrong. Twisted. Like the symbols are rotting. Multiple weapon signatures, Sarah reports. Enough firepower to glass the planet in minutes. Have they detected us? Not yet. But the moment we fire, they'll know. I look at the planet below. Billions of lives. 7 species who chose peace. They don't deserve this. None of us do. But here we are anyway. This is Commander James Drake. I say into the comm, to anyone listening. To Earth. To humanity. We found something out here. Something beautiful. Something worth protecting. We're going to protect it. No matter what it costs. I look at Sarah. At Dr. Sato. At Dr. Volkov. At the others who stayed. It's been an honor. I say. They nod. Agreement. Understanding. No digits. Sarah. Target their primary weapon array. Dr. Sato. Transfer all power to shields. Everyone else, hold on. The alien ship moves. We break silence. Light up like a star. Every weapon firing. The massive ship turns. Focuses on us. And the battle begins. We're outgunned. Outnumbered. Outmatched. In every way. But we're not running. Not this time. Our weapons tear into their hull. They return fire. Energy beams that could vaporize mountains. We're taking damage. Hull breaches. System failures. We're dying. But we're buying time. Below, the planet's defense systems activate. Ancient weapons. Hidden for millennia. The civilization remembered how to build them. They're fighting back. Energy beams. Missile. Weapons that bend space itself. The massive ship is taking hits from 2 directions. Not enough to destroy it. But enough to hurt it. Enough to make it think. Sarah's console explodes. She's thrown back. Blood on her face. Keep firing, she shouts. Dr. Volkov takes her place. Continues the assault. The ship is breaking apart around us. Minutes at most. But the massive alien vessel is retreating. Pulling back. Damaged. Not destroyed. But hurt enough to reconsider. It accelerates. Leaves the system. We've won. At the cost of everything. The ship is dead in space. Life support failing. But the planet below is safe. I open a channel. This is Commander Drake. The threat has passed. You're safe now. A voice responds. One of the 7 species. Broken English they learned from us. You saved us. Why? Because that's what humans do. When we're at our best. We protect those who can't protect themselves. Will you come down? I look around the dying ship. I don't think we can. Then we will come to you. Within hours, shuttles launch. Primitive, but functional. They find us. Bring us down. We're heroes here. Saviors. Strange, after being called a coward for so long. But it feels right. Sarah sits beside me in the medical facility. You think Earth will ever know what we did? Maybe. Someday. Or maybe we'll just be the crew that disappeared into deep space. I can live with that. She smiles. Commander, I've spent 5 years watching you sacrifice everything to protect people who hated you. I think I can handle a little anonymity. Dr. Volkov approaches. Commander, they want to honor us. Build a monument. Tell stories about the sky people who saved their world. Tell them no monument. But if they want to honor us, they could do one thing. What's that? Remember. Remember that we came from the stars. And remember that not everyone who reaches for them is an enemy. She nods. That night, I stand outside under alien stars. We post new story every day, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like, comment, and subscribe to be notified whenever we post blockbuster science fictional stories.